Hello again, me and Sticky with Mastermind Games, back for more Malifaux, this time, the Guardian. There's my paint behind me. Blackened Steel 09205. Guardians were one of the first constructs to be used in Malifaux during the Reclamation after the breach opened the second time. And defensive in nature, they became endeared to the guardsmen they served alongside while reclaiming the quarantine zones, fending off unspeakable horrors with their sturdy shields and heavy swords. While they are technically obsolete, they are still kept in service, in part because many of the guardsmen who fought alongside them have a huge soft spot for these benevolent guardians. At least benevolent to them. They're unholy terrors to anything they came up against. And not a clue what their 3rd edition stats are like, but 2nd edition largely defensive, just big brick with a big blade, able to take big hits. Though that said, there's plenty of things in Malifaux that can one-shot anything with rules like discard X number of cards or kill said model, etc. But I have no idea how prevalent those abilities are in the 2nd edition. Alright, let's see here. That's not bad for a base coat. There's one more I can do at this step. And plate mail metal. Oh, paint's running away. I am using a larger brush than normal because this is a larger model. So, use a brush size appropriate to the task at hand. Big ol' cleaving blade. Alright. Let that dry, then I can move on to some details. Next up, 09110 oiled leather. I'm almost out. Unfortunately, I don't need much. I do have a... just comp my camera again, I'll back up, but it's a different brand, so there's that. This is just going on the grip. Next, old bronze 09197. Start with this area around the neck. These hoses going to the head. Alright. For some reason, these remind me of dreadlocks. I don't know why. Then the forearm and this hose going from it to the back. Other side, same thing. Going up the entire arm here. And somehow I managed to miss this forearm when I did the other metal, so I'll have to touch that up. Good grief. Alright, that's fine, it happens. And I want to get the heraldry on the shield. The hip joints. Which are only visible from the front, so the knee joints in the back here. Okay. And the butt of the sword, or pommel. The guard, and then this reinforcement on it. Refreshing my paint as needed. Okay. Okay. Uniform gray. Get a nice solid coat on the base. This is again this hand sculpted thing I do for a base insert. Okay. Oh, outside of a little touch-up over here, I just need to let that dry and then I can start shading. Time to shade. Okay. Let's see, yeah, Ruddy Leather 09109. Thinning it with 1 part water to 1 part paint. Making it into a, quote, wash. Just go over the base coat. And that's going to have to set for a bit before I do the next one. Alright, next aged pewter 09196. Just dotting over the bronze there. When I hit that part on the arm I missed, I did some other touch-ups, so... Okay, just going over the sword. Forearm. And the connecting pipe. Same with the other. And then the neck region. Getting these pipes going to the head one at a time here. Or attempting to anyway. I'm getting there. Let that dry, move on in a bit. Okay. If I can get a grip on my things. Blackened Steel 09205. Making a mess of things over off camera. Just rub that off with my thumb there. And then Adamantium Black 09124. With darker colors like this, 2 to 3 parts water to 1 part paint is what you'll need to do. Otherwise it'll muddy things up to the point you can't see anything. Kind of a fine balance here between I lost my train of thought. Oh boy. Okay. Alright. Now this part here on the shoulder threw me off during assembly because I thought it was supposed to go flush with the arm, or with the head, but apparently not. It's just designed to accommodate the dreadlock-looking steam pipes. Go figure, right? Alright. Now here, being careful, I do want to get the interior, but I do not want to get the bronze I did earlier. So I'm just kind of dabbing it on. Keeping it nice and wet. Flow where it's going to flow. It's got that. So now I'm down to the legs. trying to avoid the back of it, or at least the back of the knee. Alright. It's a nice solid coat. Let that dry and move on. It's going to be a layer of a lighting effect and one last layer of shading. And I can highlight and wrap up. Alright, some of the Adamantium black's still dry, but I can move on. Prepping a lighting effect with matte white. Doing this as a base coat, effectively, and just carefully filling in the eye slits here. And then this big jewel on the chest, which is probably a soul stone. Give that a bit to dry, but in the meantime, Stormy Gray 09088. And I need to let that white dry a little bit more, but just about done with this step. Alright, lighting effect, blood red 09003. For the lighting effect, you want to use 2 to 3 parts water per 1 part paint. More effective on the chest than it will be the eyes. But key is for some of the white to show through. So it's not bad. Once all this completely dries, I can highlight and wrap up. Alright, time to highlight. Turn my speaker down. Okay. True Silver 09207. Using a dry brushing technique, so ragged feathered beat up boulder brush. Rub most of the paint out on a paper towel. And dusty area to be affected. Going against raised edges. Refreshing paint as needed. Tarnished Brass 09198. Base coats, you want to work from the lowest area to highest. Shades going highest to lowest. And highlights low to high again. Though in some cases that is easier said than done. I just realized I meant to do the leather first, but that's okay. Should be able to take care of it without wrecking anything else. Burnt orange 09111. You do want your brush to be completely dry for this step. So in my case, I have so many that are suitable, I'm just changing frequently and freely. And plate mail metal. Going against the raised edges again. And Misty Gray 09090. Now to finish up the painting with matte black on the base. And using a flathead brush, if I can get a grip on it. Just carefully lining the edge, trying to avoid hitting the acing I've done. This is just custom sculpted, and if you're doing flock or sand or something like that, you'll do this before applying that. Look right there. Now all I need to do is varnish it, which will give it a rock hard finish and keep the paint from chipping. That's the Guardian. Until next time, I am Ian Stuckey with Mastermind Games, signing out.